Good afternoon, everyone. We are live here from Colonia High School for a boys basketball matchup between Colonia and Mendham in the Central Jersey Group 3 sectional semifinal. We have a packed house here at Colonia High School. The Mendham crowd is already loud and raucous, and the Colonia fans are still filling in. My name is Bobby Tominski, and for the record, I am a Colonia graduate, so I probably will be rooting for Colonia throughout the telecast. However, I will do the best I can to remain objective. We are about to get started here. Starting announcements were just made. Referees are getting ready for tip-off. Colonia High School comes into this game with a record of 23-4. Mendham with a record of 17-8. Colonia will be in the home white. Mendham in the navy blue. I don't know all their names, but we have three of the better refs here in the Central Jersey area refereeing today's game. As you can expect, we go from 2 referees during the season to now 3, which makes the game sometimes a little bit tighter. So let's see how refereeing plays a factor in today's game, and we're ready for tip-off. And we're off. Colonia controls the tip. Mendham starts out in a man-to-man. Colonia looks to get the ball into their center, number 21, Billy Anderson, and that's a turnover. Colonia matching up in a man-to-man as well. Number 4, Jaden Jones, matches up with the point guard from Mendham. Little jitters here in the first few seconds. Basket by number 21, Mike Ewing. A jumper off the mark for number 24 from Colonia, Justin Gordon. This game is going to be deflected off Colonia. This game is going to be very intense. The crowds are into it. It's a small court with fans standing up on both sides of the gym right now. A great atmosphere for high school basketball. And we have a bump by number 24 of Colonia, Justin Gordon. Mendham has a big size advantage right now in that they have 2 players that look like they're about 6'6" or 6'7". Colonia is no small team either, but let's see how that factors in as we get going. Both coaches actively engaged in the matchup here on the court, shouting out instructions. Good off Colonia. Good possession. Colonia needs to have patience. They'll get good looks, continue to run their offense. And here Colonia picks up in a little bit of full court pressure, man-to-man. Mendham inbounds it to number 23, Dylan Higgins. Dylan is a junior. And that's a turnover. Good defense by Colonia. Colonia is very athletic up front. They put a lot of pressure on the basketball. And this is a relatively small court, so there's not a lot of room to initiate offense. Colonia patiently moving the ball around, looking for easy scoring opportunity. And there it is by number 2, Savon Presley, with a good dribble drive and attack to the rim. 3-2, Mendham. And Mendham starting their offense up really high. Colonia forcing them out of their regular rhythm. And as you can see already, the 3 officials definitely lead to a probably more disciplined game, but it often leads to more foul calls. There's now an additional person with another angle to see deflection, steals, and fouls. So 3 officials definitely going to play a role in today's game. The crowd getting into it here, a chant of defense, and that's a 3 from number 32, Noah Pitt. So Mendham's offense has consisted of 2 long contested threes. Colonia playing good defense. Mendham shooting the ball well early. Both teams very solid in their man-to-man defense here, forcing the offense out a lot higher than they'd like to be to initiate. Becomes very difficult. And the basket's good for number 24, Justin Gordon. Good D, good D. Oh, and we're not going to bash the referees here, but that clearly looked like a good deflection by number 2, Savon Presley. Instead, it is a foul. That is his first one on the day. Good defense by Colonia. Side out of bounds for Mendham into number 21, Mike Ewing. Good. Colonia so far doing a good job of keeping 32 out of the paint, making it very difficult for him to post up. Oh, and an illegal screen on number, I don't see what number it was, but there was an illegal screen. You have to keep your feet set. You cannot keep moving through that screen. And again, the point of 3 referees being on top of this really has had an impact in the game so far. They don't miss much. Good follow by number 24, Justin Gordon. Very active in today's game thus far. Colonia and Mendham, we are tied 6-6 with 3 minutes and 45 seconds in the first quarter. Still early. Good help. Nice pass by number 32. Into the post for number 23 for an easy finish, 8-6 Mendham. Colonia obviously very concerned with the shooting ability of number 32, Noah Pitt. Good. The crowd clamoring for a foul. Number 12, Martin Mahoney with the little runner in the lane. Mendham up 10-6. Colonia needs a good possession here. Again, both teams in man-to-man, actively communicating, switching screens. Not a lot of easy opportunities thus far from either team. Good move by Billy. Good move in the post by number 21, Billy Anderson, a 6'7" senior. And the deflection is Colonia ball. And number 32, Mike Howell Jr. checks into the game. And makes a pass to Savon Presley, who is fouled in the act of shooting. 2 shots. Fans yelling for a hold, which definitely could be true. I don't have the statistics in front of me, but I believe Savon Presley is the leading scorer for this year's Colonia team. All GMC player. He goes to the line for 2. First one is no good. Checking in for the Patriots are number 13, Matt Sherb, and number 3, where are you? Damon Nelson. And Presley misses the second. Rebound grab by number 21. Number 21, Mike Ewing with the coast-to-coast basket. Mendham up early here, 12-6. The Mendham bench actively engaged in the game here, up cheering on each possession down in this tight corner on their defensive end. Colonia being very patient, very deliberate, waiting for a good look. Mendham is switching the screens very actively, making it difficult for Colonia to get an easy look. Good rebound by number 24 of Mendham, Brian Walsh. And that's a kick for 3 for number 3, Brendan Bronick. And Colonia gets a timeout. It is now 15-6. Mendham is on a little run, a 9-0 run here. With a minute 25 to go in the first quarter, it is still early, but Mendham has definitely been more active and getting a lot easier looks at the basket here than Colonia thus far. If I'm Colonia, I'm Coach Jose right now, I'm just telling them to take a deep breath, relax. There is a lot of basketball left to be played in today's game. It is very, very early, but a good timeout by Coach Rodriguez just to settle things down. The entire right side of the gym, screen right, is filled with Mendham crowd who has been very loud and active the entire game. It's kind of a nice, fun environment. Definitely makes it a fun, exciting day here at Colonia High School. All right, so let's see if any adjustments are made. Sometimes in a timeout, you don't really even make adjustments. You just settle the team down, you talk to them, tell them it's going to be all right, relax. Coach Jose has been doing this for a long time. He knows what he's doing here. Colonia's ball, the inbound here with a minute and 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Matt Scher brings it up for the Patriots. Good. Mike Howell posting up, aggressive with the ball. And that's a foul. In today's game, you have to be strong with the basketball. Both teams are being incredibly aggressive man-to-man. You have to be strong with the ball. And if you are, you'll get a foul called, as we saw here. Colonia inbounding the ball underneath their own basket. Presley open for a jumper, and it's in and out. Good. Right now, Mendham is actually beating Colonia on the boards as well. They're allowing Colonia only one shot. That's a travel on number 21. Mendham has been more aggressive rebounding. Colonia is struggling to get a good look, and then they're getting very few second chance opportunities. They'll have to be a little bit more aggressive as we get going. Presley brings it up, hands it to Jones. 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good. Colonia with the pass to Billy Anderson. In and out. And a good call by the ref. Number 32, Mike Howell, was going for the rebound. It was actually being held by the Mendham player. A little bit of a late whistle, but the ref got it right. Howell did a nice job looking over at the ref saying, I'm being held. Good call. So it's Colonia ball under the basket once again. Presley catch and shoot, and it's good. Presley for 3 from the corner. Nice execution there. Good screen, good catch and shoot by the senior Presley. Good. Mendham playing a little bit faster here with the turnover. Had a wide open player into the basket, but Colonia did a nice job. As soon as he picked up the basketball, they had their hands up, took away the easy opportunity. We have 17 seconds left here. Colonia will probably, We have an errant horn. He should not be allowed to go in. That was an errant horn. He should not be allowed to go in. He has to come out. Good job here by the referees. The ball had been inbounded and the horn inadvertently blew. Therefore, the person at the bench is not eligible to enter into the game. Good job by the referees. All right, Colonia with 15 seconds left here in the first quarter will hold for one. They'll probably look to shoot around 3 seconds so they can give themselves a chance for another opportunity if they missed. Good take by Presley. Mendham looked to pick up the charge, but it ended up being a block. So Presley to the line for two. And the first one is good. Sherb and Nelson back into the game for Colonia with 2 seconds left. Coach Jose putting in his defensive lineup here to get a stop with 2 seconds left. Keep Mendham at 15. And the second one is good for Savone Presley. And in for the Patriots, number 5, Anthony Gooden. Anthony is a junior. Colonia with a 2-2-1 pressure, just looking to slow down Mendham and not give him an easy look. And the full court heave goes off the backboard. All right, so at the end of one here, a very intense, aggressive first quarter. The score is Mendham 15, Colonia 11. Mendham went on an early run there to make it 15-6, and then Colonia settled in, got a few free throws. But Colonia's challenges right now are on the offensive end. They're really having a hard time getting anything easy or a good look at the basket. And when they do, it's been in the net. It's just that in their half-court offense, Mendham is very aggressive. They're very athletic. They have 2 players who are about 6'5" or 6'6" who are aggressively switching screens. And they're pushing Colonia's offense way, way high up. And what that means is it's starting much closer to half court than it is to the foul lane. So it's very difficult to initiate. But Colonia, to their credit, has been patient. They keep working. Very few turnovers this game, surprisingly, with all the pressure. And then on the defensive end, Colonia's done a real nice job. The 2 players on Mendham have 2 long threes. And then they made that little run there. But Colonia, for their efforts, have been very good on the defensive end. Going to look to have to keep that up. Obviously, Noah Pitt and number 21, Mike Ewing, are the 2 players who are definitely the key players there for Mendham. But Mendham has a lot of players who all can contribute here. Foul troubles do not seem to be an issue right now. There are 5 fouls on Mendham, 3 on Colonia. But as we had mentioned earlier, let's keep an eye on that with the 3 referees, with the intense play. Foul trouble will become an issue at some point, and we'll see whose rosters can handle any early foul trouble. So we begin the second quarter here with Mendham inbounding the basketball, going left to right on your screen or phone or TV, wherever you're watching. Jaden Jones pressuring number 24, Brian Walsh. That's a good strip. That may have been off Brian's leg, but the refs see it the other way. Mendham will inbound the basketball underneath their basket. Colonia staying in their man-to-man denial. And it's a pass out. Nice move by number 12, Martin Mahoney. Went baseline with a strong finish. Mendham up 17-11. Colonia continues to run their pass and screen away offense here. Number 24, Justin Gordon with a good flash to the hoop, catch and shoot. There's a little bit more of that execution we were alluding to. Getting something at the rim, setting good screens, nice and close in the middle of the lane. Number 32 to number 20. Good hands by Mike Howell with the deflection. Colonia looks to push. Number 2, Presley. Good look. And it's Colonia ball. Good offense there. Colonia should take advantage of pushing the ball a little bit. Maybe they can get a few easy ones and open things up a little bit here. Presley with the catch and shoot. Same play as before. Good shot. Short. Good steal by number 24, Justin Gordon. Hayden Jones. Good shot. Colonia getting some good looks here. We just got to make them. Keep playing. Colonia in a 1-2-2 defense here, putting some pressure on Mendham, forcing them to bring the ball up court. We have a deflected play, kick to number 32. Nice shot by number 32, Noah Pitt. He's a big 6'6" jump shooter, shooting jumpers from the corner. Nice dribble and kick by Mendham. Score is now 20-13. Colonia with their very patient, very deliberate offense. Always looking to get one another open. And number 24, Justin Gordon. I'm not keeping a book, but I believe that's the 8th point of the game for Justin Gordon. Excellent effort by him thus far. And we have a block on the play. Gordon with the block. Mendham, who Colonia forced to play a little bit faster. Ever since they've gone to this 1-2-2, Mendham's playing a little bit faster, but they were patient and strong with the ball. And number 12 goes to the line for Mendham. Martin Mahoney for 2. And the first one is no good. Checking in, or back in for Colonia, are number 21, Billy Anderson, and number 3, Demond Nelson. Mahoney's second shot is good. Well, Presley brings it up for Colonia from right to left. He's being guarded by a very big, athletic number 21, Mike Ewing. So a tough matchup for Presley. Coach Jose calling out spread offense. Colonia, be patient. Don't have to take a bad shot here. Credit to Mendham's defense as they continuously put pressure on the ball as well as be in positions to help. They're switching on the screens. Number 15 into the post. Counted. Nice job. Number 15, Noah Taylor. After about 30 seconds of offense, Colonia got it into the mismatch, and he finishes. Good. Colonia still, they're pressuring full court 1-2-2, but they're dropping back into their man-to-man, which seems to be their staple defense. Number 32 from the volleyball line is short. Good, Presley with the rebound. Here comes the screen. Good patience. Nice shot by number 4, Jones. Good box out by Mendham. If you notice on every possession, it is a steal by number 23, who misses the layup. Tremendous effort and a steal in the backcourt and just could not get it to go down. Number 21 to the basket with a jump stop. And the foul looks like it'll be on number 15, Noah Taylor. Yes, it is, 15, Noah Taylor. Colonia got a great steal, could not put it in, and then Mendham quickly advanced the basketball up the court to number 21, Mike Ewing, who dribble drived on the baseline, jump stopped, and drew the foul. And the first one is no good. And so Mendham missed a few free throws here early. Back into the game, number 32, Mike Howell for the Patriots. And the second one is good. That second basket there puts Mendham up 22-17 with a little under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. A lot of basketball left to be played. And it's a good call. Number 32, Mike Howell, aggressively posting up on the ball side. Had a clear post up, but was being held by the Mendham player. Colonia will inbound the basketball here. Number 4, Jaden Jones, inbounding to Billy Anderson. And what do we have here? There's a foul on Mendham, number 32 with a push. As we mentioned, Mendham's actively either switching the screens or aggressively fighting through. And in that particular play, they fought through the screen, but just a little bit too hard, and they pushed Colonia guard number 2, Presley, to the floor. So he goes to the line for 1 and 1. First one is no good. Mendham with the rebound. So Mendham going to an isolation play here with number 32. And the pull-up jump shot. That's a nice basketball play right there. They isolated. He got his man to a spot, elevated, pull-up jump shot. Mendham 24-17. Here we go, Colonia again with their down screen curls. Continuously moving, continuously working to get one another open. And they go into the post. To number 21, who grabs his own rebound and goes back up with it. Number 21, Billy Anderson with the putback. Good, Colonia in pressure once again. 1-2-2, forcing Mendham to play a little bit faster than maybe they want to right now. Good D by Jaden Jones, and here we go. Nice pass ahead, good jump stop by number 2, Savone Presley. Great finish by Presley, and that play was made by the defensive pressure and terrific pass of number 4, Jaden Jones. And Mendham coach asks for a timeout. Ever since Colonia switched up and started to pick up full court, the tempo of this game has changed a little bit in that Mendham, even though it didn't lead to direct turnovers, Mendham's playing a little bit faster than maybe they wanted to. They're playing a little bit more spread out, and the Colonia defense has definitely picked up its energy and intensity. And as we mentioned earlier, it's been very difficult for Colonia to score in the half court. So the more they can get steals, breakaways, and layups, the easier it will be to score some easy baskets. And also it allows them to then get into pressure. When you don't score, or you don't make shots, or you turn it over in the half court, it's very difficult to set up that defensive pressure, which has definitely been very key in Colonia tightening this gap right here to 24-21. So Mendham with their what looks to be their best player, I apologize for not knowing, but their best player, number 32, Noah Pitt, who is a 6'6" senior. Actually, he's listed at 6'7". He has some big-time skills with a big-time basketball body. He's got, I think, 8 points on the day. He is everything their offense goes through number 32, Noah Pitt. So Colonia once again in the 1-2-2 pressure with Jones up top, putting pressure on the basketball. Good. Good hustle by Presley. And finish at the rim. Number 2, Presley with a great defensive stop and finish. Colonia cuts the lead to 24-23. Number 32, just short. And we have a foul called on number 3 on Colonia with the hold on the block. That's kind of I didn't see much of a foul there. If anything, I thought the Mendham guy had bumped him. Number 3, that's his first. Mendham will inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. Colonia throws, Mendham throws high, number 32, who's short. Good hustle by number 23, but he throws it off Howe, but it stays in bounds. Colonia got lucky there. Presley brings the ball up court. again guarded by number 21, Ewing. Colonia has definitely settled in here and relaxed a little bit on offense. They're very deliberate and patient. They don't take quick shots. And the ref got number 32, Mike Howell, with a moving screen. Definitely one of those tough calls. It's often overlooked, but he was moving slightly a little bit. And Mendham inbounds right to number 32, kicks it to the wing. Good, number 32 is up top, and now he's gonna go back down. He definitely is their main player here on offense that Colonia will be keying on. Colonia in a 2-3 with a steal by Jones. Leads up to the Presley, who catches it for a 3! On a broken play, which looked like it was going to be a layup, ends up to be a 3-pointer from Presley. Great pressure here by Jones and Presley, putting on the guards of Mendham. Head fake by 21, pull-up jump shot. In and out. And the jump shot hits the top of the backboard, therefore it's out of bounds. Quite honestly, I think that's not the rule. He may have screwed that up. It actually can hit the top of the backboard. It cannot hit the pole or the stanchion. Nevertheless, Colonia brings the ball up court with 42 seconds left, up 2. First lead since the beginning of the game when they went up early. Into the post, Mike Howell, number 32, with a good post up. Nice job by Colonia recognizing the mismatch. Howell too big and too strong in there. Posts up and finishes at the rim. And Presley with the steal! Colonia with a huge run here in the last minute of the half. Great energy by Colonia. Their energy on defense, as well as their good decision making on offense and recognizing mismatches, has led to a 30-24 lead. If I'm not mistaken, it was 24-16 at one point. So Colonia is essentially on a 14-0 run here. Number 32, Noah Pitt, got fouled on the play here. He will go to the line for 2. Oh, excuse me, it was 1-1, and he missed the first, so Colonia ball with 2. Oh, and they called a charge on the play. It looked like the guy was still moving, and that is not a huge foul, but that's Jones's second foul with less than a second to go in the half here. So coach takes him out so he doesn't pick up another one on defense. Number 32 with the long heave, and it hits the backboard, but no good. So at the half here, Colonia with the late run to take a 30-24 lead, and we have a great second half of basketball ahead of us. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Colonia High School as the teams are ending their warm-ups. Let's go over some first half stats for the West Morris Mendham. The Mendham, I don't know what they are, what their mascot is. Patriots looks like. We were led by number 32, Noah Pitt with 10. Number 23, Dylan Higgins with 2. Number 21, Mike Ewing with 6. And number 3, Brendan Brunnock had 6 points as well. The Colonia Patriots, who put on a 15-0 run to finish the half after being down by about 9, were led by number 2, senior Savone Presley with 16 huge points. A lot of them there off of steals and a huge 3. Number 24, Justin Gordon had 8. Number 21, Billy Anderson had 2. Number 15, Noah Taylor had 2. And number 32, Mike Howell with a tremendous post-up and finish for a big basket. He had 2 as well. There also were many contributions from Colonia with their defensive effort, steals, deflections, rebounds. It's not always about points. So we start the second half here. Mendham with the same starting 5. Colonia as well. Colonia will be going left to right on our screen. Let's see who made some halftime adjustments. Let's see who starts off this half. The key here, can this Colonia lead go to 40-24, or will Mendham make it 30-30? First few minutes of the third quarter, always important in the game of basketball. Number 24 with the ball up top. And Colonia being patient, passed in to number 15. He calls a 3 seconds. That was a quick call by our referees. Not to say that it was not a 3 second, but definitely a quick call, as number 15, Noah Taylor, had his player posted and sealed. Mendham brings the ball up right to left. Number 23, Dylan Higgins, initiating offense. Pick it up. Dead ball. Anytime the offensive player picks up the basketball, Colonia needs to be more aggressive and deny the next pass. That's a travel by number 12. Good D by Colonia. And the Colonia fans have woken up. I think the Mendham fans at halftime antagonizing them a bit. And Colonia responds with a little bit of energy, and the Mendham fans are now up cheering as well. Anderson posting up. Good pass by Jones. Good kick to Simone Presley for 3 in and out. Good rebound by number 15. No foul. Let them play. Ball's out of bounds. It will be Colonia basketball. So the refs are letting them play a little bit underneath there to start the second half. Good handoff to Jones. Jones, only a sophomore, excels on the football field as well. Good box out by number 12 of Mendham. If you're at home watching, Mendham does a terrific job of boxing out. Almost every possession, they get a body on somebody and execute a perfect box out. Good steal by number 24 for Colonia. Justin Gordon to Jones. In and out. Jones on the floor. Mendham looking to push. Well, they have a numbers advantage. Number 21 with a travel. Good defense by Colonia. 21 caught the ball and traveled. Now he's shooting for 3. It's a bit short. Colonia looking to push in transition. They opened up the game in the first half with a couple easy transition baskets. Mendham with the steal. Number 12. Nice finish by number 12, Martin Mahoney. And we have a break in the action. Number 24 for Mendham. Number 24, Brian Walsh. Looked like he was knocked down, but he got up all right. The trainer from Colonia came onto the court. He's consulting with the trainer of Mendham just to keep an eye on it. We're very lucky here in Woodbridge Township, and I'm sure Mendham as well, to have such terrific trainers who truly care about the athletes' well-being. Into the post. Colonia with a definite concerted effort to take advantage of the size mismatch of Noah Taylor on his opponent from Mendham. That's the second time in 3 possessions they went in to the big man. Colonia with another steal. Mendham really sloppy with the basketball. A lot of that a result of Colonia's terrific defense. And we have a 3 from number 24, Justin Gordon. Got his feet set, stepped behind the line and knocked it down. Colonia with a 35-26 lead. And we have a timeout call by Mendham. I thought there was a foul on the play, but with 5:07 left in the third quarter, the Mendham coach kind of feeling this momentum that they had earlier, really being difficult to get back. Colonia has been very aggressive since they were down 15-6. They've essentially run off a 20-9 series of baskets here. And Mendham, they stopped doing what worked for them early on, which was moving the basketball very well on offense. They've got 3 turnovers in a row to start this fourth quarter. And if you remember what I had said earlier, the key is the first 2, 3, 4 minutes of the third quarter. Colonia now has actually extended the lead to 35-26. And that's why Mendham was quick to get a timeout. Slow down the momentum here, see if they can settle their team in, stop turning the ball over. And Colonia, to their credit, has actually caused those turnovers with aggressive defense and good denial, good energy here. All right, Mendham inbounds the basketball to number 24. The Mendham fans are getting into the action here. Jaden Jones, a terrific on-ball defender, and Mendham with another steal. That's his 4th turnover in a row by Mendham. And Colonia again with their very deliberate, looks like they're running a little bit of a horn set with a double screen up top. Presley with the basketball, slashes to the rim. They can't finish, but number 15 is there, and number 32, Noah Pitt pulls it down. Kick to number 12, that's a double dribble. And even though we have 3 refs, all 3 of them missed the double dribble. Clearly dribbled, picked it up and dribbled, but that happens. And number 12, Martin Mahoney for Mendham, who is a senior, goes to the free throw line for 2. The refs are, 2 of the 3 refs are meeting to discuss. There seems to be some confusion here. Martin Mahoney is very upset. Not sure exactly why. And he makes the 2nd. So Mendham gets back on the board. They've had 2 free throws thus far. Have not been able to get a basket in probably close to 8 minutes of basketball. Credit the Colonia defense. And here goes Colonia again with their high post motion offense, where they run effectively until they get a good look. Number 24, post up. And that's a foul on number 12, Mendham, who was not happy with the refs during the free throw and has continued to show his displeasure of the referees today. Number 24, Justin Gordon, goes to the free throw line. If you notice, guys, what Colonia decided to do was take their bigger players and put them on the wing, and that's good for number 24, Justin Gordon. They have isolated their bigs on the wing and put some of their smaller forwards into the post where they have a size advantage against the Mendham offense. And the 2nd for Justin Gordon is good. That allows Colonia then to post up some of these smaller guards for Mendham. And thus far, it has been very effective in the way they've been able to switch and force Mendham to guard them in the post. Number 32 for Mendham needs to be more engaged here. He's got 10 points on the day, but he hasn't been really aggressive in the past few minutes of basketball. We'll look to see if he gets more involved in the action. Kick to the corner for number 24. It's short. Jones with the rebound. Push. Colonia looks to get to the rim. And the referee calls a charge. He was right there. The ref made the call. He was very, very assertive in that call. And we have a charge on Colonia. I'd like to see the replay, even though we don't have one right now, obviously. But it looked like it was a charge. It's a good call by the ref. Colonia still with the 10-point lead, which feels a lot bigger than it is right now. These 10 points seem like it's a lot more as Mendham struggles on every possession to get a good look at the basket. And there's a foul by number 15. I don't believe this is a shooting foul. I believe he called it in the paint. So Mendham will inbound the basketball. That's the 3rd foul also on number 15, Noah Taylor, who was one of the key offensive players they were looking to post up. So the 3rd foul here could have an impact on the game. And number 32 gets open, and he cannot finish, but he is fouled. Nice little baseline cross screen set for Mendham. That got 32. Noah Pitt open for an easy duck in. Pitt goes to the line for 2, and he makes the first one. And the Colonia faithful under the basket are attempting to distract Noah with their cheering. And he makes both. So it's 37-29. Noah now with 12 on the day. Colonia brings it up in their very deliberate offensive sets here. Continuous motion for Presley, comes around a screen, and he's short. And Howe gets called for the reach-in foul. So while Colonia definitely had the momentum and the advantage, there are 2 minutes left in this quarter and a whole quarter of basketball left. So basketball is a game of momentum, a game of swings, and things change very quickly, especially with the three-point shot. And number 20 from Mendham dribbles out of bounds. Kind of an unforced turnover there. He was really going nowhere and just dribbled out of bounds. I think the colors in the court here of Colonia fool opposing teams. In the Neptune girls game the other day, or not Neptune, the team they played before that, there was about 10 times the girls dribbled out of bounds. Could be the size of the court. And Colonia very patiently, again, running their offense. Colonia makes probably 6-7 passes almost every possession. Constantly screening, constantly moving, waiting for the defense to make a mistake. Now the Mendham crowd getting into it as Colonia continues to move the basketball. And that's a great catch and finish by number 2, Savone Presley. And the patience paid off there. Colonia keeps running off of this high post screen, which is right at about the top of the key. Presley cut hard, caught the basketball, and finished. Goes to the line for 1. And it's good. And Presley, clearly the best player on the court today, dominating the game not only with his aggressive defense, but he has truly been the best player for Colonia on offense. I believe now that's his 18th point of the game, 19th point of the game with the free throw. It's really having a huge impact. And Mendham with a costly turnover. Really wasn't a lot of pressure, just mishandled the basketball. So with 1:42 in the third quarter, we've got the Patriots up 40-29. Colonia going to run a little clock here, as they always do, but even more so now as we enter the end of the period here. Up 11. And Jones with the aggressive dribble drive picks up the foul on number 3 of Mendham, Brendan Bronock, who is a 5'10" sophomore. So Colonia's athleticism and aggressiveness, particularly on defense, has been one of the key factors here. And they're deliberate and very, very patient running of the offense leads to some good looks. And Colonia has capitalized now here, 40-29. 24 brings it up, kicks it to number 21, Mike Ewing in the corner. 20 flashes beneath. Dead in the corner. Got lucky there. Mendham picked the ball up in the corner, a no-no. Colonia again with the aggressive pressure. They're actually in a 2-3 zone, but it's a very active 2-3 zone. They're coming out, pressuring the ball, forcing Mendham to play. Look how high their offense is away from the basket, and they throw an alley-oop to number 32. What a great play, passed by number 24. Did not see that coming. They had struggled to run offense all game, and what do you know, they throw an alley-oop to their best player, number 32, Noah Pitt. Big possession there. And Mendham still in their man-to-man offense, up pressure in the basketball, but Colonia is aggressive. We have 6 seconds to go here in the quarter. Presley for three. Oh, and it's a late whistle, but he drew the foul. Number 21, Mike Ewing. And for those of you that are listening that ever played for me, fouling three-point shooters is a really bad decision. Not a good move by number 21. Gives the best player on the court 3 free opportunities here to extend the lead. He misses the first. It's another foul, which is his third. And the reality is, it was a fadeaway three-point shot that really did not have a high percentage chance of going in. But let's see if Presley capitalizes on the next 2. And he misses the second. So one more. So if he misses his third, I'll have to take back what I said about fouling three-point shooters. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Presley for number 3. And he makes 1 of 3. So Mendham got lucky there and only 1 of 3. The lead is 10 with less than a second left. And that should be it to end the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter here, we have Mendham down to the Colonia Patriots by a 10-point margin. Colonia 41, Mendham 31. And if you recall what I had said earlier, the key is the third quarter, extending that lead. And Colonia has maintained the lead. They haven't extended it that much. Mendham making a late run here with a nice alley-oop pass. So it's a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Colonia being very aggressive, mixing up their defenses. Started out the game in a man-to-man, went to full court 1-2-2. Now to start this third quarter here, they went to a very aggressive 2-3 zone. But it's not that pack-it-in type of 2-3 zone. It's active. Their wing players and their guards up top are extending out, making life very difficult for Mendham. But we'll see here. Mendham has a senior, Noah Pitt, who has 12 points on the day, 14 points on the day, excuse me. And does this, how does he come out and play in the fourth quarter? Will this be his last game? This is a do or die. It's win or go home. And a lot of these players are going to start to realize in these next 8 minutes that careers are going to end and it's time to move on to the next phase. Or if you're lucky enough to get the win, you move on to the next round, which would be the sectional finals Monday evening at a location to be determined. Congratulations while we're here to the Colonia girls program, who beat a very good Wall team today to advance to the sectional finals against Ewing, which I believe that game will be Monday evening at Ewing. And we wish Coach Chiera and everybody at Colonia the best of luck. Go get them. All right, it's the fourth quarter here. Colonia now back in their man-to-man. Mendham running their high post offense, patiently moving the ball. 24 with a travel, bounce pass to number 20. Good. Colonia very aggressive. Good defense by Colonia. Mendham actually had an easy look at the rim, but just couldn't handle it and couldn't score the ball. Colonia up 10. My guess is Coach told them to take lots of time per possession. With no shot clock in the state of New Jersey or most high schools around the country, eating clock becomes an important part of the game. So you can take as much time as you can on each possession. Colonia with a little bit of a breakdown there. Number 32 comes out aggressive, misses an easy one, but number 20, Luca Cresti, with a very good, strong rebound. Jump stop, ball fake, goes back up, gets fouled. So he will go to the line for 2. So we'll see. Mendham has not applied any pressure so far today. There's going to reach a point here where they're going to have to pick up full court, possibly go to his own full court. And Luca makes 1 of 2. Here they are a little bit pressing full court, realizing the sense of urgency. as Colonia up 9 with 7 minutes to go. And number 15, Noah Taylor, who's really good around the rim, really good at creating space. Jaden Jones with the drive, and while I know some of the Colonia faithful may not have liked that, Jaden dropped his shoulder just a little bit too much, and he gets the charge call. Good move. Good call by the ref. Good defense by Mendham. Shake it off. Keep playing. Mendham inbounds the basketball, touching the top of their head, which looks like it's probably, I bet, a play to get number 32 the basketball, Noah Pitt. And 21 flashes to the top, kick to the wing. Good D by Colonia. Hands up, no foul. Number 21, Billy Anderson brings it up, gets it into the paint, and scores. And Coach Jose was attempting to get a timeout on a made basket, which is a rule, but as soon as the opposing player picks up the basketball, which Mendham did, a timeout cannot be granted. Coach not happy with the fact that he did not get his timeout. And the foul will be on number 4, Jaden Jones. That's a critical foul here. That's Jaden's 4th foul with a little under 6 minutes to go. In for the Patriots is number 13, Matt Sherb. So Jones to the bench with 4 should be a game changer here for a little bit, because Jones, with his intense, incredible pressure on the basketball, made life very difficult for Mendham. Not to say that the other players on Colonia aren't as capable, but Jones, very aggressive, led to a lot of Mendham turnovers, and Mendham misses at the line. So we have Colonia up by 11 with 5 minutes to go. Colonia patiently, calmly working the basketball, moving the ball, looking to post up Anderson. Good kick out. And while I thought it was a good block out, it looks like the referee disagreed and called a push on number 20, who was backing number 24 of Colonia, Justin Gordon, just backing him up, pushing him, I guess. Here comes the Colonia backdoor. Oh, good cut. Good setup by Colonia. The ball side had been clear. Presley with good timing, but Mendham with a kick to stop the easy backdoor layup. And a turnover by Colonia. So Mendham needs to make a push here. They're slowly but surely going to run out of time if they don't start to score the basketball. And the kick to number 24. It's good. Nice shot by number 24 for Mendham, Brian Walsh. So Colonia getting a timeout. Going to make some adjustments. As you can see, not having their starting point guard on the floor could have an impact. It is 43-35, and it looks like Coach will stay with Jones on the bench with 4 fouls. Mendham definitely feeling a little bit of energy after that deep 3. And we'll see what they come out here on defense. Can they pick up the pressure? Can they put a little full court pressure? Colonia obviously very good at handling the basketball, so they're going to have to be ready for whatever Mendham throws at them. And now the foul situation, Mendham is in the 1-and-1 situation. Colonia will be in 1-and-1 with 2 more fouls. Mendham with only 5 team fouls at the moment. So that could play a factor as well. Obviously, the stronger you are with the ball when you're being pressured, if you are fouled, going to the free throw line not only gives you a chance for some easy opportunities, but that then also gives your coach a chance to set up a defense or talk to your team. Colonia inbounds the ball to Anderson. Colonia look for a quick backdoor cut. Anderson, nobody picks him up, and he goes to the rim. Attacks with a good, strong finish. The lefty, the 6'7" senior Billy Anderson with a nice recognize that there nobody was on him. He attacked the basket. Good finish. Colonia again in their aggressive 2-3 zone. 12 gets right into the middle. Misses an easy one and a good rebound by number 15, Noah Taylor. So Mendham looking to double team the ball here. Colonia patient. Get an opportunity. Good, and he's wide open for a layup. Nice pass. Great pass by number 24, Justin Gordon, who did not panic. He was double teamed. He was ready to possibly turn it over, but he found the open player underneath in Noah Taylor. Good. Good D, Colonia. Good. Mendham getting into the lane and jump stopping, but not able to finish or do anything with it. And number 21 for Mendham, Mike Ewing, goes to the basket, and the Colonia fans are not happy with that call. Looks like maybe they bailed him out. Nevertheless, there are now 3 minutes and 47 seconds left, and Mike Ewing goes to the line for two, and the first one is good. So it's 47-36. And let's see on a make. Mendham's probably going to have to start pressing full court to generate some turnovers here. Colonia will use the clock wisely, and the second one is good. 10-point game here. They are pressing full court as expected. Good pressuring the ball. Man to man. Good. And Colonia gets it over, and they're still in a double team. But when you double team, you leave one player open, and Mendham with this aggressive defense and steal. Number 23 goes to the rim, and a great block by Billy Anderson. Good. Presley got a man open. Oh, and he's fouled. Good take. So Mendham with the pressure creates a turnover, but gets their shot opportunity blocked down the end by a very tall, outstretched arm of Billy Anderson, which leads to a fast break. Presley gets fouled and goes to the line for two. First one is good. I apologize, I don't have stats, but I would guess that's probably close to his 20th or 21st point of the game, possibly more. He's got one more free throw here. Big free throw here. Going up 12 with 3 minutes to go would really be a huge. 12 points is not a lot, but when you've only scored 37 the whole game, it is. So it's very big hill to climb here for Mendham. And Colonia with a 2-3 zone. Mendham, number 32, has got to look to be more aggressive. Got to look for the ball here. Spot up. And on cue, there he is. And that's off of Howell's shoulder. Mendham ball underneath the basket. Colonia fans right on the action here. One of them even has a hockey helmet on. I don't know why. Number 12 wide open. Good D, good recovery by Colonia. 32 with a big three. And a timeout on a made basket for Mendham. As I had mentioned, number 32 is a very, very difficult player to guard. He has got to be more aggressive in these last 2 minutes and 52 seconds. And what do we mean by being aggressive? He has got to get himself open. He's got to demand the basketball. He's got to start to take over. He is a senior, and what looks like to be a very talented senior. And now's the time. Step up, demand the basketball. They're in the 1-and-1, so if he's aggressive, he can get fouled and score the hoop. But Colonia, they know that. They know what to expect. They're probably planning for that. They're going to keep the ball out of his hands. And right now, Coach Rodriguez is probably telling his team, we've got a 9-point lead with 2 minutes and 52 seconds. We do not need to do anything fast. We do not need to turn the ball over. Be strong with the basketball. Be confident with the basketball. We have what looks to be 2 timeouts. No, he's got 3 timeouts left too. So let your team know. He's letting his team know you've got 3 timeouts. If you're stuck, rather than turning the basketball over, get a timeout. A turnover here would be crucial because it would give Mendham an easy basket. So let's see what defense Mendham comes out in. Now down 9 with 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in what could be their season, and for some of the players, their career. As it always is this time of year. So Mendham in a full court denial man-to-man with no one on the basketball, so they have a extra player to deny the ball and potentially get steals. That also gives Colonia the ability to throw the ball long without any interference. And they inbound it, and it's a foul on somebody. And the foul is on Mendham, which is their 7th foul. So 1-and-1 now becomes a factor. Every foul will either be 2 for Colonia or 1-and-1 at the moment for Mendham. I'm sorry, this is still the 9th foul, so that is, no, this is 1-and-1 for Colonia. So Billy Anderson goes to the line, 1-and-1. Colonia up 49-40 with 2 minutes and 51 seconds to go. Only a few seconds came off the clock there. And the first one is good. Good. So now Coach Rodriguez has a decision to make. What defense do we play? Do we back it up, pack it in? Do we pressure? Do we go to man-to-man? Make things a little difficult. Up 10, up 11 is comfortable, but it can go quickly. So they decide to pick up in half-court man-to-man. Anderson on the ball, number 24 with a good finish at the rim. And Colonia with the almost a moving screen on Colonia. Number 2, Presley, aggressively handling the basketball. Now Colonia swings it, passes to Howell, who looks like he may have rolled his ankle on that catch. Or maybe even his knee. And he's walking off the court on his own, which is a good sign. But he definitely jump-stopped and possibly rolled his ankle. So we have 2 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the Central Jersey Group 3 sectional between Mendham and Colonia. Colonia with the quick timeout just to get his team settled down. Mendham got a quick 2 at the rim. There's a 9-point lead, so Coach Rodriguez is definitely telling his team we need to settle in, eat a little bit of the clock, get a good scoring opportunity if we have it. Don't settle for a bad shot. And then if we are strong with the ball, eventually they're going to probably foul and we will go to the free throw line. It sounds easier said than done. Mendham is going to come out and they're saying the opposite, which is we're going to put incredible pressure on Colonia right now, try and generate a steal, try and get them to turn the ball over, and then we got to attack right away and then be in some sort of pressure. Mendham has 2 athletic, big, strong kids who can probably trap in Mike Ewing and Noah Pitt. So look for them to double on the ball. By them doubling on the basketball will make it a little tougher for the Colonia guards to pass out of. And also returning to the game now, number 4, Jaden Jones. And nice job by number 13, Matt Sherb, who stepped up and gave Colonia some valuable minutes there in Jones's absence. And that's what good teams do. All right, so we have a foul in the corner here by number 24, Mendham. Puts Jones to the line for 1-and-1. That's their 8th team foul. So Mendham, I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Probably not with the quick foul in the corner. Jones to the line, and it's good. So Colonia extends the lead 52-42. And the Mendham fans are excited about something. And just a little short. So we have 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Well, here comes Mendham. If they're going to make a run, they need to do it and do it quick because time is not on their side. Good D by 24. Good. That's a turnover. Presley gets to the rim and good. Nice finish and steal. That's a big basket for Colonia. Huge basket for Colonia off of a turnover by Mendham. 32 from deep and he nails it from 3. And so with the deep 3, Noah Pitt brings Mendham 54-45. I said it earlier, if I was Noah Pitt, I'd be shooting every time I caught the ball. Well, that's a lot of people will laugh at that, but that's the truth. He's the best shooter on their team. He's got to be aggressive. He's got 1 minute and 50 seconds left in what could be the end of his high school career. He's probably 3 or 4 for 7 from 3. He needs to be aggressive if Mendham has a chance to win. Colonia, now I know Coach Jose was not happy, but they contested that 3. That 3 was from the O in Colonia, so it was very deep. But Colonia is still comfortably ahead here, 54-45. But when you have a player such as Noah Pitt who can make long threes and score the basketball quickly, a 9-point lead can easily go away, particularly now with both teams who will be probably fouling to slow the clock, who will be fouling to slow this game down a little bit. So here we go. Minute 50 seconds left. Colonia will be inbounding the ball under Mendham's basket, going left to right. And let's see if Mendham once again will not put a player on the ball. They'll put a player in somewhat of a free safety position here in an effort to eliminate a long pass. Good. Colonia gets it in, and the quick foul on number 21. So Presley does what good players do. He got open, got the basketball, was strong with the ball, and then consequently got fouled. He now goes to the free throw line for a 1-1. Big free throws here. Presley, who is a senior, makes the first. Don't know if he has committed to playing basketball at the next level, but he certainly is good enough. And best of luck to him, as he will most likely be moving on to play somewhere next year. And the second one rolls in. Mendham, if you want to have a chance here, you better pick up the energy. Sense of urgency and a bounce pass underneath. And the foul. So, as I was asking them to pick up the sense of urgency, Mendham penetrates into the lane, bounce passes, and gets fouled. The foul was on number 15 for Colonia, Noah Taylor. And number 20 for Mendham, Luca Cresti, misses the first. And Luca makes the second. It's a 10-point game. Mendham has not been able to crack a 9-point margin in a long time. Jones brings it up. Nice decision. No reason to take a bad forced shot. And the double team comes in. Mendham with the steal. Good. Get back, hands up. Good defense by Billy. So Mendham with a huge steal, but Colonia Great recovery by number 21, Billy Anderson, sprinting back on defense, and he does it just like the coaches instruct. Sprint back, put your hands up, no silly fouls, make the offensive player shoot over you. And what did he do? He blocked the shot, and now Colonia has possession once again as Presley goes to the line for 2. We are now in the double bonus. And the first one is good. So I don't want to make any guarantees or predictions here, but Colonia up 11 and what probably will be 12 after this next free throw is quite a hurdle for Mendham to overcome. Colonia, again, has played terrific defense ever since the first few minutes of the game. They just absolutely locked them down, played tough defense, switched up the defenses to keep them guessing. And number 24 kicks. Colonia continuing to make life difficult. And a little bit of a delayed call, but the right call by the referee. Travel on Mendham. And Coach Rodriguez gets another timeout. And the timeout, we're looking at one more left for Colonia. Mendham has one also. So just for those who are maybe listening and not watching, there's a minute and 6 left to go. Colonia leads 58-46. They are about to inbound the basketball after a Mendham turnover. And didn't keep stats today, but I'll bet you the turnovers in the second half for Mendham were probably in the double digits. And some of them were due to Colonia's terrific defense, and others they just made some tough decisions with the ball. Turnovers, particularly at this level, when you start to get 2 qualified teams playing in a very, very big state tournament game, turnovers do make a difference. Turnovers and free throws. So both teams have are to be given credit for getting this far in the season. Tremendous seasons, tremendous, obviously, careers. Some of these players were watching for the first time tonight, but you can tell they had tremendous success throughout their career. And Colonia looks like if they can hold on here for another minute and 6 seconds, will advance. Don't know who they play. I'm sure that'll be tweeted or posted later, should the Patriots be lucky enough to hold on here. And the play is long to Presley, who catches it and lays it in. Nice, well drawn out play, and Presley continues to keep playing basketball. Good job by Presley. What a nice play by Jones and Presley. Great timing. You can tell Jones' football acumen with a great pass to Presley. And Noah over 3. That's a travel. Noah for 3 again. And it's just out. Good. Dribble it out. Throws it high to Billy. And this ball game looks like to be well in hand. Great pass by, you see the difference Jaden Jones made in these last 2 possessions. And Presley with a terrific rebound. And it looks like with under 25 seconds left and a 16-point lead, Colonia Patriots will hang on. And Mendham has essentially backed up as they should. There's no reason to foul now. And the Colonia fans are up and cheering their team. And a lot of good sportsmanship right now as the Mendham and Colonia kids shake hands. And so that's the ball game with the official horn sounding. The Patriots of Colonia have beaten the Mendham Patriots as well, 62-46. A terrific game, well played. It was a lot closer than this final score would indicate, as Colonia at the very end scored a few baskets to extend the lead. But Colonia with a 16-point win, and we wish them the best of luck as they head towards the state sectional finals, which location and team to be determined, but I believe that game will be on Monday. and we wish them the best of luck. And congratulations to Mendham on a successful season. And thank you to the people at Woodbridge TV for allowing me to talk for the last 2 hours. It was a great experience as always, and we're signing off. Thank you.